What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2. And this is my OP8 level 72 Maya. Now, I was gonna go ahead and commentate the entire Son of Crawmerax fight that I had with Maya on OP8 and do what I did with Zero and the Gunzerker and give you guys a little bit of a rough breakdown of my build for those of you guys that are new and you haven't seen my build videos and you're too lazy to go back and check it inside of my channel. So, I'm not gonna be able to commentate that entire video today. I don't know if it's allergies, or I don't know if I accidentally cut something on my eye, but right now, my left eye is pretty fucked up. It's a little blurry, it's a little bit irritated, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of a day off and show you guys my build. So, of course, we're gonna have the grog nozzle, because that heals you 65% of the damage, even if you throw a grenade. That grenade's damage will heal you with the grog nozzle, so that's why it's good to have like a Quasar or a Stormfront, anything that's an area of effect grenade that causes damage over time. You're gonna keep yourself healing. This is an Unkempt Herald. Everybody knows what an Unkempt Herald does. The only reason I have an Unkempt Herald on my Maya is because if I go down at OP level 8, the Unkempt Herald is actually strong enough without a B to pick yourself up. And speaking of that, this is not strong enough to pick yourself up without a B. This is a Sandhawk. This is, everybody asks me, oh my god, what SMG are you using? I don't know why, because this is probably the most popular SMG in the game. It is the Sandhawk. This weapon, the reason why it works is, you see all those, well, that actually was the grog nozzle making me drunk and shooting extra bullets. But right here, we're going to go ahead and shoot this. And you see all those... What the fuck? That was actually pretty fucking awesome. But you see all those projectiles? When you use that with the B shield, it does the same thing with the Unkempt Herald. It amps every single one of those shots with the B damage. So if you take a look at the amp shot right there, we have 1.8 million per bullet that's being done. That is quite a lot of damage being done with Maya. To augment that, of course, we have a shock and a relic that gives us cooldown rate, and that's pretty awesome. I use a legendary cat mod. The only time I ever change my class mod is when I put on the Rough Rider Zero Capacity Shield, and then we put on the Breakneck Banshee. Now what that does is it activates a skill in my tree called Fleet. You see that? When I put that Breakneck Banshee mod on, gives me 110% movement speed when my shield's depleted. Since I'm using a Zero Capacity Shield, the Rough Rider, it tricks it into activating that skill, and I run faster than a motherfucker! That's how you get through areas and farm very, very fast. For those of you guys that asked on the video that I made for the pre-sequel when I was farming Caustic Caverns Minecraft Easter egg, how was I moving so fast? That is exactly how I was moving so fast. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the build right here. In this tree right here, I should have res since it's only 1 point and you could use it to phase lock and pick people up. But I don't play with a lot of people with my Maya. I usually do a lot of solo farming, so I don't have res, but you can go ahead and, you know, pick one from any one of these motherfuckers and stash it inside there if you really want res. But we have Wreck, because Wreck is pretty awesome when you have an enemy phase lock. You do a huge amount of damage and fire rate bonus, and of course, Mind's Eye, we're going to pick that up because, you know, critical hit damage. And we'll go ahead and put our legendary class mod back on. We'll put the cat on right here. You'll see that gets boosted right there. That gets boosted. We get Reaper boosted, which does 80% gun damage when the enemy's underneath 50% of health. That's actually pretty awesome. And, of course, larger magazine size, reload speed. The only reason I have 5 out of 5 on Immolate here is because there is an Immolate glitch. If you don't know what that is, I will put a link in the description down below on how to do it, but you can get a lot of damage with Immolate. That's why I carry a Fire Norfleet, because when I'm down, that Immolate actually boosts my Fire Norfleet. So even though a lot of enemies resist fire inside of the game, it's usually still strong enough to pick me up against, like, trash mobs. So that's why I keep Immolate on, and I keep a Fire Norfleet. Sometimes I usually have a Shock Norfleet, but Zero, I gave that to Zero, like, 2 weeks ago. So, I have Accelerate, because the Sandhawk is usually a slow-firing projectile gun, but if you use it with the Flying prefix, and you have Accelerate right here, with the legendary cat class mod boosting that's why the bullets fire. God damn, grab nozzle! We're doing this live right here, but that's why the bullets fire pretty fast. Same thing I use on Zero, which is velocity and, you know, a flying Sandhawk. That's why I don't use the damage Sandhawks. But the rest of them, I just go all the way down to Thought Lock, because this on OP8, when you actually Thought Lock an enemy, you gain very, very, very large amounts of damage. I guess it kind of takes away their damage resistance a little bit. I'm not sure, but you see, I don't have a B on there, but I still decimate that motherfucker pretty easily. Even though these are VAR kids, you see, you know, I'm Thought Locking them, so all the, you know, VAR kids are going after them. They're taking the aggro off me and just trash through things. You don't even need a B for little VAR kids, but for big ass shit, like, there's usually a badass VAR kid around here. Let's see if I can get him to pop out somewhere. Where are you at? Where you at, badass VAR kid? Nope. He's not gonna come out because he's a scumbag. There goes an adult VAR kid, but we don't want any of that. We're trying to do a build video here for you guys. Shit, but yeah, it's actually, yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and Thought Lock him. You see, he's over there hurting himself because there's no enemies to go kick ass on, so. Boop, 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 boop. Hey! Why don't you just die? You're making my build video look stupid. Asshole. Let's go in here and close this goddamn door so we can take a look at the rest of the skill tree because... Hey! Yeah. Go away. Alright. Take a look at the rest of the skill tree over here. Like, I've already told you why I have Fleet. We have Suspension that increases the duration of Phase Lock, and when you combine that with Thought Lock, which also increases the duration of Phase Lock and gives you a better cooldown on your Phase Lock, so you're going to be Phase Locking things all day long, and it's pretty awesome. Be able to just run through areas and just trash pretty much everything. This isn't a Raid Boss build. Don't, those of you guys out there that are saying like, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. It's not a Raid Boss build. I use this to get through OP8 on Digistruct Peak because it's very good for mobbing. It's very good for just going through an area, keeping crowd control, keeping enemies away from you. And that's why it's good for the Son of Crawmerax fight, because there's a lot of enemies out there that you can get second wins off of, and there's a lot of enemies that I can draw aggro from. Phase Lock. And another cool thing is, if you're low on health, we'll go ahead and open this up. There's probably some VAR kids out here I could probably show you where you at. Where you at? There's a VAR kid. You go ahead and Phase Lock them. Look, get yourself a little bit of health back. Pretty awesome, right? I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty much it. And the only reason I go all the way down here because every time you Phase Lock something, it gives you slag. And when you use that with Converge over here, it basically pulls all the enemies together, slags them, and there's a bunch of nearby enemies that get all types of nasty elemental shit happening all over their body. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to put up the build for one last time. This is what I call my OP8 Purple Haze Mindfuck build. I call it Mindfuck because we got the Thought Lock, and Purple Haze because we got the automatic slag. And don't forget, if you play with other people, be courteous, take something out over here and toss one into res, because it really is going to make life a lot better, especially if you are playing with a team. Oh! Shit! You fucking scumbag. Yeah, you should die. The Grog Nozzle is not very strong. It really isn't. But that bubble, that's your subsequence. I forgot to mention that. After you kill an enemy that's Thought Locked, this goes and finds another enemy for you, and it picks them to Thought Lock them. So as you saw before, when I chained all those different Thought Locks onto all those enemies, you just kind of run through an area like that. Phase Lock, go ahead and just pick them off. Keep it doing that, and since every time they get Phase Lock, it converges them, you'll keep, it's like having a singularity grenade, just seek everybody out and pull everybody together, and if you feel like it and you have a shock Norfleet, give them one of those, because it's always pretty cool. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. I kind of just... I was going to make this a short, sweet, and simple video, but I did this live, and you guys know how I like to get rambled on a little bit. I hope you guys got some pretty good information out here, and let me know down below if you like my build, if you use my build, and if you've had any success with this build, because this is the build that I use to solo Maya through OP8, and it's done pretty well for me. And a lot of people in my live streams are like, holy shit, man, it's fucking wrecking face with that build, fucking legendary loot midget runs, and nothing's touching me on the way through. And also, it makes me look better when I play with Maya, and I'm drunk, and I'm not really know what's going on, but I just keep phase locking things, and things keep killing themselves because they're thought locked. So I look like a boss, even though the build, the bee, and the sandhawk is doing most of your goddamn work. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later. My eye, this entire time, has been like, it's been, oh my god, it's throbbing its ass off. It's like, I don't know if it's a cut on the actual eyeball, if I have something in my eye, or if it's just fucking allergies, but it feels like somebody has their finger on the side of my eye and they're going, man, they're just touching the side of my eye, and it's not cool, and probably should stop talking. So yeah, I hope I feel better tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Ooh, yeah! Macho Man Randy Savage. Why am I still talking? I should have just done a full commentary. Maybe I'll put some shit back in the background. I don't know.